got a Screamer. D40, D864.3E. And it's a Screamer. Just
Doors are opening.
Warning. Door
Stop requested.
Rapid Line 523. Regular adult fare, $2.50. Next stop is Washington Park. Stop requested. Next stop is Lafayette Market. Stop is Lafayette and Franklin. Stop requested. Next stop is King in Virginia. Stop requested. Stop requested. Next stop is King and Cameron. Next stop is San Antonio.
Journey. It's May 22nd, 2022, and I'm at Overland Expo in Flagstaff. It's an outdoor convention for adventure travel enthusiasts, basically showing off cars and car accessories for people who like nature. I'm obviously not the target audience, but I still went with my friends because it's one of the only slightly interesting conventions my small-ass town gets. Being a Tesla owner, at the time, I was only mostly interested in the EVs that were there, them on a dirt course to show off their off-roading capabilities. And that's when I realized off-roading in my own Bronco could be fun!
You're interested too? Seems like fun.
What really sealed the deal was after the demo drive, we could choose between a free Bronco cap or bottle. I picked the bottle, but I wanted the cap too, so when I went back to their booth right before the expo closed for the day to ask, they gave me the cap too! And that was the spark that started all of this. If you want to win me over, give me money or free stuff!
It's too really good bottoms out. No, because it does have some skid plates underneath.
So because I see them too often and people say their build quality isn't the best, a Bronco seems way more unique, better built, and has a much cooler reputation. I would have considered Toyota, but...
Sizable?
Top 3.
This one, got it?
Yeah. Because that's
Someone tried.
Who's doing the coping matter?
Next stop is Amity.
And the reason start in everyone's favorite place, the car dealership. Disclaimer, this part doesn't actually happen in the vlog. An expo, and after I did some slight research on the Bronco options I wanted, I went into my local Ford dealership to place my order. I've only ever bought Teslas on my own. The last time I was in a dealership was in 2017 with my dad when I bought my first car, a new Subaru Impreza. I wish on that day I went in with my dad again, cause dads have more experience with them. I've read about how much people bitch about dealers. They can't really be that bad, right? High demand at the time, but someone just had canceled their order. CY suited dealership markup deposit. Sucker!
What?
4 months. I later asked my dad if the markup now I just had to wait. A new 2023 model is so I didn't mind. Plus it might be another 3 to 4 months. It was converted to the new 2023 model, so I went into the dealership and just chose the same options I had on the previous model. But I also was met with 5 to 6 months later, which is a class where they teach you off-roading on real trails only for Bronco and Bronco reservation owners. I've had zero experience off-roading, so it would be perfect to sign up while I wait for my Bronco. But when I tried to, it kept on saying it couldn't find my reservation with my email. Since I took a canceled order, they got my Bronco's VIN to be able to sign up for the class. Whatever. I told them to hold it at one of their facilities. This package was huge, so I used this as an excuse to do my first tour rental of a Bronco. I should have done that before placing an order for one. But luckily I liked the driving experience, so I was more excited for pointless, and I couldn't cancel, and I would have to come back tomorrow instead of the hardtop, which means the opening for the trunk won't be big enough to fit the package in. The top can be taken off, but the process was too complicated and it wasn't mine, so the Bronco was also sort of pointless cause it's one of the last 3 D. You'll never believe what
Cracked. Really? Oh wait. Oh, it's cracked. Really? It's fucking cracked. It's the back. It turns off. Whoa! Second of. And this TV is making a bigger mess. Great!
So that whole experience was a big waste of time back and then denied the refund because they probably thought I funded it. Fuck that seller. I just now fuck my life too. And for the TV before I both probably would have fit in the Model S anyway. Speaking of Nation 4, which both probably would have fit in broken, and something I don't have to give an explanation was when the in Vegas with a rentals Bronco now main car over multiple days are. Stick around after the outro of this somebody and I blamed them and Ford for something I was given was pretty much made up. For those keeping a wait, I finally got the car, but a major tragedy occurred. They marked up hit me harder than a plane crash. Almost a 3K markup when I already got marked up for upgrading to the 2023 model, but this time literally nothing changed. So I replied with a tower markups collapse. Otherwise this would have been the worst 911 ever. But seriously, I'm pretty sure I was never told about this downside of taste, so it should have been a 20 to change it back, and I was pretty close to just walking. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have trauma dumped to them about I was able to put the deposit in for the custom order online, and its delivery date was also grossly overestimated and kept getting pushed back, but I still got it months sooner with no markups. All without having to deal with a dealership. I now know why Pam, lower than journalist, vlog.
Me and Jared Ramirez are on our way to pick up my new car, and this time